around him at the brothels, other broken men who had sailed into port, until Arya killed him. Jaime was broken, Theon was broken, Sandor was broken, Arya was broken, Jon was broken, Sansa was broken, Stannis was broken, even Cersei was broken. It goes on and on. War sucks. As Thoros said, some nights are dark and full of terrors, milady. War makes monsters of us all. Notice the spelling of the word knights there. Well played, George, well played. Septim Herbold told Bran, the traveler must beware of broken men, and fear them, but he should pity them as well. Which leads us into the next topic, the art of healing. We've seen all types of healing. Sam didn't want to go to the Citadel, because becoming a maester means becoming a healer, and blood, ew. But our boy healed Jorah, and that was no joke. I could not have done it. Way to go, Sam. Sam couldn't have done it without Gilly. Emotionally, Gilly's been his healer, his lightbringer. Technically, Qyburn's the most knowledgeable healer in the world. He has the best understanding of life and death. But don't sell Bran short. Jaime would not have emotionally healed without her. She's his lightbringer. And then we've got Thoros. You can't deny Thoros' healing abilities. His boys say that there's no better healer. And keep in mind, there is no Lord of Light. Thoros healed there, by himself, leveraging the oldest and strongest power out there, just like Gilly to Sam, like Rhaegar and Jorah when they won their joust, and just like Dany when she hatched the dragons. Namely, love. We could go on and on, but we'll wrap up this section with Sandor. He's no longer the Hound, he's Sandor Clegane. Right healed Sandor's leg, and partially his heart.
Never too late to come back.
It's never too late to come back. It's never too late to come back. Never. Bold words, right? Well, we've got another broken man. A dude who was imprisoned wrongly, just like Darion. A dude who lost a lover, just like Jon. A dude who had beef with his brother, just like Sandor. And loves his children, just like Sam and Gilly. He was imprisoned against his will into a cold, unforgiving eternity beyond the wall. And let's be real, he's way too OP. There's only one way to stop him. You gotta heal him. How so? Dragonglass. Stannis told Sam in the books that there are a few different colors of dragonglass. Mostly black, but there's some green as well, some red, and even purple. And in the show, they showed us green dragonglass at Hardhome. This page here suggests that dragonglass has healing properties, but it was not one of the ingredients used to cure Jorah. Moreover, Archmaester Mormon told Sam, study and forge your chain. A time will come when they need you up north. So we've got 3 of Chekhov's guns here. Green dragonglass, healing properties, and a prophesized mission for Sam the Slayer. They are going to heal this mofo, and in effect, save baby Sam's half-brothers. Pretty sweet. Of course, it's going to be bitter too. Aside from the hundreds of thousands of people who have already died, and the thousands more who will die in Season 8, Jon and Dany are probably going to die too. Dany in childbirth, foreshadowed by Mirri Maz Duur, and Jon on the battlefield, or the operating table, depending on how you want to look at it. Because the Night King isn't going to just lay down. He's not asking for help, and Jon knows this. Jon's going to heal him, but it's going to come at the cost of Jon's own life. And this isn't a bad thing. To be honest, the Night's Watch vows about walls, so it can't be referring to this one big-ass wall. Walls plural, the walls between life and death. The Whites are breaking those walls. Beric is breaking that wall, Jon is breaking that wall, and by stealing people's life fire to avoid death, Dany and Melisandre are also breaking those walls. Our boy Darion had the right of it. There are no happy endings. Beric, Jon, Dany, and Mel are all living on borrowed time.
You shouldn't be alive. It's not right.
So point number 9, the Book of Brothers. Jaime is on a quest to fill out the pages of the White Book with good deeds.
Let's take it right.
2 swords are made from Ned Stark's own steel. Jaime named one of them Oathkeeper and gave it to Brienne to go find and protect Sansa, and he's got the other, Widow's Wail. Cool, but that's not enough. His final deed might be saving King's Landing from his sister, paralleling the time that he killed his father, Night King Aerys, for the very same reason, to stop them from blowing up the city. But this time, the term Queenslayer is going to be looked at as a good thing, and the people of King's Landing are going to be screaming out, King Jaime, King Jaime, Kingslayer, Kingslayer, Queenslayer, woo! That'd be poetic enough, I dig it, but I'd like him to get one more line in that White Book, something that circles back to the overriding theme of the story as a whole, the children. When Jaime finally started wanting to be a dad to Myrcella and Tommen, he lost them. And Jaime Lannister failed to protect Rhaegar's first 2 children when his fake father Tywin sacked King's Landing. After Jaime lost his sword hand, Jaime fell asleep with his head on a weirwood stump and had a fever dream. In that dream, Rhaegar and Jaime's sworn brothers appeared, and they chastised him for this, for not protecting the children. So Jaime's final good deed in the Book of Brothers, the White Book, should relate to the children. If Jon and Dany both die, which I suspect that they will, there's not a single person alive who would be as hell-bent on protecting and nurturing their child, and Rhaegar's grandchild, as Sir Jaime, Kingslayer, Queenslayer, Lannister. King Jamie and Queen Brienne. Mark my words. And Lady Brienne better get a page in that book as well. Girls earned it.